Hello guys, welcome to the part 2 of the season finale of Grindhouse. So right now it is Monday, it is 9:39 p.m. Monday night. Again, recording like parts of this video every single day of the week until Friday. And I gotta say, part 1 was longer, was way longer than I actually expected. I expected to turn out to be like 20 minutes. It actually turned out to be 40 minutes and 43 seconds, which is actually the longest video I have ever released on YouTube. So, I just want to say that it's starting to gain views and everything. I like that. So, let's just get started. Our first movie is everyone who is a David Lynch fan knows of Mulholland Drive. So the movie is about an actress who moves to Hollywood to a road. So the plot is pretty simple. After getting a car accident on driving down the road called, you guessed it, Mulholland Drive, a girl is left with amnesia. So her and another girl search for clues and answers across Los Angeles in a twisting venture beyond dreams and reality. So this movie is one of the definitions of this plain out weird. It is this it's kind of full to the brim with surreal imagery, and it's like, again, it's hard for me to explain the surrealness of this movie. It's just a movie you kind of need to see to believe, because it's like it takes a premise like that and turns it into this really surreal, nightmare-inducing thrill ride, and it just keeps going and going, and it's like it keeps you thrilled and interested to the very end. And but also, let me tell you that this movie is probably not for those who are like the faint of heart or anyone like that. All right, guys. So I want to tell you that I kind of deleted the part where I said next movie because, or should I say edit out, because I'm going to be recording for the next movie the next day, so I thought it'd kind of be pointless to say next movie, and then, of course, I'm going to explain to you, like, it's a new day tomorrow and everything, so, yeah. So, see you guys tomorrow. Actually, I'll see you guys in probably a minute. Alright, see you in a minute. Goodbye. Hello, guys. So, I am back. It is a new day. I am sorry if the video is lagging. It's because my internet sucks. So, our next movie is Inland Empire. So, this movie is about an actress who wants to, like, starts to adopt the personality of a character she plays in a film, and that's like her world, like, becomes, like, she starts seeing, like, these weird visions, and then, like, everyone around her starts becoming just eerie. Like, they start treating her like the character in the movie and not as herself. And then there are things like this. Again, I can't show video clips, but if I could, you'd probably be just as bizarre, like weirded out, as just seeing that picture. But I encourage you guys to go see the movie for yourselves and, have your own opinion and all that, blah, blah. But I just gotta warn you, it's one of the most surreal and just nightmare-inducing David Lynch films ever made, and yeah, I can't stop praising it. It's a good movie. It really is. Alright, so our next movie. So according to the IMDb plot, this gory and entirely visual film tells the surreal tale of the death and rebirth of gods. Gods from mythology like Greek and Roman. And I don't get how this movie has anything to do with that. I mean, the movie Yes, it is pretty bloody. It is visually entertaining, actually, but I don't get how any of it has to do with any sort of gods or anything. I don't even get to see how. I don't even see how it has to do with rebirth or anything like giving birth to or anything. The only thing I see is it has to do with death. That's it. That's it. The only thing that's birth is like you saw on the poster. It's like one of the most iconic scenes in the movie where it's I don't remember what goddess it was, but it's like this goddess giving birth to something, and she like cuts it. She's cutting it out of her stomach, and same time like vomiting all her organs up and everything. She has this cloth over her face, and that's literally the poster that I just showed you. So yeah, but if you want a visually entertaining film that does not has little dialogue and little to do with the story, then Begone is for you. All right, so our next movie. So Rubber is about a homicidal car tire that has psychic powers, and his name is Robert. I'm gonna let that sink into you. So with the psychic powers, he goes on killing spree for no reason, blowing up animals and people and anyone who gets in his way. And the other weird part is that there's this group of people that are just following him and like all they're like, oh, look at that and stuff like that. And it's just weird and yeah, it like I said, it's weird and it's a good B movie. Gotta tell you that, but it is just weird. But that's why it is on. It is in this video. All right, next movie. So this looks like it'd be a western, not so weird western movie, but you would be wrong. So this movie is filled to the brim with bizarre characters and just bizarre but incredible stuff, anything. And it's like, so the poster alone looks like it's gonna be a spaghetti western, but it's not. It ends up being this really bizarre film that is about a mysterious black-clawed gunfighter wanders a mystical western landscape, encountering multiple bizarre characters. And bizarre indeed. So, again, that's why this movie is in this video. So, our next film is... So, this is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But it was rebooted for TV last year. I didn't see it, but apparently a lot of people say it's either good or bad. Take it as you will, but if you've seen this movie already, you would know why it's weird. Like, this is a movie every movie fan lover should have seen at least once. And, I mean, the weirdness, it's not like the movie's serious and everything. No, the weirdness is supposed to be like for comedic purposes. It's not like, oh, okay, it's to be weird, but to be like have a meaning or anything. No, this is just weird because it wants to make you laugh. And of course, it's full of bizarre characters. So our next movie is... Again, according to the IMDb page, Into the Void is about a U.S. drug dealer living in Tokyo who is betrayed by his best friend and killed in a drug deal. So his soul is literally observing everything, the repercussions of his death, and he kind of wants to be resurrected. And you just see the entire movie is him as a ghost, going through like everything, like things that people like with the naked eye can't see, but I guess when you're a ghost or a spirit, you can see. And he's kind of like going through this weird world and everything, and it literally looks like you might as well be on drugs while you're watching this movie. That's how weird it is. That's all I have to say about it. Alright, so our next movie. Alright, so Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, starring Johnny Depp, is about, like, a journalist, played by Johnny Depp, and a psychotic lawyer who travel to Las Vegas, and they kind of do, like, drugs and everything, and they're literally, like, drugging, like, let's call it, they're trying, it's kind of like they're testing new drugs, and when they get to Las Vegas, that's when the effects of these new drugs start having them see these very bizarre hallucinations, and it's just like go crazy. So yeah, that's why it's weird, because like the entire movie is one giant drug fest, just like Enter the Void. Okay, so our last movie we're gonna talk about is a movie. If you're a fan of horror, David Lynch, and every surreal, bizarre movie you can get your hands on, you have to know about this movie. It is fantastic. I only saw it once, but I love it, and I'm looking to get my eyes on the Criterion Collection Blu-ray of it. And that is the fantastic... I cannot express how, like, just visually stunning this movie is. It is all shot in black and white. It was made in the 70s. And it's about a man who figures out he has this child, right? Like kind of like one of those secret child things where he has, and the wife or the girlfriend, whatever, I don't remember what they were. She can't afford to take care of it, so she kind of gives him, like, forces it onto him, and the baby, looks like this. Oh, and trust me, it gets weirder with things like and the, this movie is just awesome. I love this movie from start to finish. This movie, like I said, is filled with lots of surreal imagery. So much that this has been considered the godfather of surreal films. And that's actually it I have. So I'll be coming back in April. I'm taking a 2-month break. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this series. I'm having fun making these. And I hope to see you guys in April. Alright. Goodbye.